How's it going? Hope everybody's having a great day. Today we have a 2013 Chevy Silverado 2500 with the Duramax. It seems like it's Duramax week this week, but the last 2-3 weeks have been all Dodges. It's been crazy, but I need to get back on filming. But on this one we have reduced power. It will only do a top speed of 4 miles an hour. We have the exhaust light flashing, check engine lights on. Obviously the TPMS garbage. Speed limited to 4 miles an hour. Obviously can't get the odometer. So this one I've already looked at it. We have a few codes. The biggest one I see is the P2033 for the exhaust gas temperature sensor 2 circuit high voltage. And then obviously so as you can see, the codes that we have right now, it's going to be a little hard to see. But we have a P2033 for the exhaust gas temperature sensor 2 circuit high voltage. And then we have an engine control ignition relay feedback. I ignore that. And then the same thing with the control ignition module timer off. I ignore those. I've never really had to dive into those. You clear them, they don't ever come back. And sometimes they can come back because the battery got low or something. So we don't deal with that unless it's an actual issue. The main concern is right now, obviously, we're limited to 4 miles an hour, so there's nothing we can do. And then service exhaust fluid system. So the next code we have, the last one, is the exhaust gas temperature sensor 1-to-2 correlation. So basically, it checks the sensors when it sits over an extended period of time, and they should generally read about the same. So what I'll do, I'll move that down so we can read the top code. What we're going to do is go into live data and check and see what that sensor actually reads. So we'll go back, and then we're going to into live data. And I already have the new sensor. I've already, like I said, I've already checked it. The sensor's no good. So I just want to show you, sometimes these little stupid sensors can cause so many issues. You know, it'll limit your truck to 4 miles an hour. Unfortunately, this customer, he continued to drive it until it got to that point, because I believe the first stage is, it'll say roughly in about 200 miles you'll be limited to 65, and then it'll go to 55, 45, and after that I'm not too sure. Generally people don't bring them in at 4 miles an hour limited. But as you can see right here, we have EGT1, we're at 71, 75 degrees, so that's okay. You can see number 2 is 1832, and me working on GM, that's the maximum it can read. Number 3 is 59, and 4 is 50, so we're good at 53. So we're good on that. So we're going to go down below real quick, replace these sensors, we're just doing the number 2 for now. And hopefully that takes care of the light, because sometimes these can be a pain in the butt to get out of this mode. But we'll see what happens once I replace it. Let's go do that right now. So I apologize, we're doing this on the ground, so my creeper's going to be a little bit squeaky. So you can see right here, this is the back of the DEF tank. Right here under the torsion bar bracket, this is number 2. So according to Mitchell, this is number 2, there's 3, and then there's 4 back there, so the wire back there. Got one right there. That's number 4. You can see the little wire, that's 3, and then here we have 2 right there. So we're gonna go ahead and rip this sucker out real quick. And I hope this light, hopefully we can just clear the codes and it goes away, because it is not fun to reset these when they get in a weird little mode. So we're gonna pop this clip. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. There's that. We got that out. We're gonna undo this connector. Really simple. Just like that. But oh, you can't even see what I'm doing. Look at that. Look at that. So we undid this right here. You just go like this. So you can see what I'm kind of doing. I'm gonna have to give it a little reach around. I'm gonna take my screwdriver. I really can't see what I'm doing. Just pry in between there, pull that out, and then over here you push that down, pull it off of that, and then now sensor, the new one's a 17, so I'm assuming the old one is. So I'm gonna do from the back. I'll try to. And that one came out a little too easy. So we're gonna go ahead and unscrew this. Unscrew it just like that. Pull it out, just like that. Okay, here's a brand new one from GM. I'll put up the part number because I forgot to show you the bag. So we got that tightened down. Look at my fingers. We're gonna go through the back again, tighten it up to the front. Don't have to be crazy tight, just snug. Okay, there's that. I'm gonna put it back in this. right there. You're gonna pull it forward. You're gonna plug it in here. There you go. All done. It's that easy. Now let's go up top and see what we got. Okay, now I just got in the live data. As you can see, we're doing good now. EGT1's 50 is, oh, my brain, 71, 75, 53, 55, 59, or, you know, 53. So all of them look good. They're all pretty close. One's going to be obviously a little warmer. That one gets the hottest first. That one's near the back of the engine. So that one's always going to be a little warmer because this truck was running a little bit ago. I had to run in to check it. So we're going to go back. Let's pray real quick that we can get this. I'm going to go ahead and clear the codes and see if the light goes out. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So let's hope it does, because sometimes they don't like it. And so we still have the warning light on. Go down here, there's no codes in it. The glare off that scan tool is crazy, but you're gonna have to trust me, it says no codes. So I do have a little trick for this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but while I'm out here, let's try it real quick. This doesn't mean this is gonna fix it, but we'll see. Because sometimes you just have to reset the, oh, look at that. Light went out by itself. It's perfect. So no more light. We have odometer, so we're good to go. Cool, that was actually really nice. And I think I've had that happen before, where sometimes you let it run for about a minute, it proves itself to the computer. Computer gets happy and takes off that restriction, which is really nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and check the codes again. Unfortunately, I'm stuck right here. I can't drive it, but let's just check data, make sure it's good. I will go drive in the morning and double check it to make sure it's perfect, but I'm fairly certain it'll be good. Let's just check it right here. I'm buried by like 4 vehicles. We've been so busy. That's why I haven't had time to create any more videos, unfortunately. So you can see EGT number 1, I'm going to put this down here so it doesn't confuse you. The first one's about 190 with 200, the other one's 140, so they're all working now. So quick and easy way. Like I said, just remember, keep in mind, sensor 1's on the back of the engine on this 2013 2500 Duramax. This is an LML. Number 1's on the back of the engine. Where it is exactly, I have honestly no idea. I didn't get that far. We obviously went for number 2. We had a problem with number 2. We went to number 2. Number 2 that's the one that we replaced. That's number 2. Number 3 is going to be the next one back, and then number 4. And I'm pretty sure all the sensors on the exhaust themselves are the same. EGT 2, 3, and 4. Number 1 might be different. I really don't know. So just make sure you order the correct part when you do it, so you're good, you know. But I hope you learned something. Hopefully you fix your truck, because this is a nice little fix to not have to take it to a shop and deal with it. You know, just put that sensor. That sensor's probably around $150 for a GM one. I would recommend putting a GM one in it, just so you don't have to worry about it. You put a Dorman one in it, who knows how long it's going to last. Last thing you would be doing is stuck on a trip and have your truck go into reduced power mode or limp mode or anything like that. Then you'd be really stuck. But I hope it helped you in some way, and I hope you have a great day, and I hope you consider subscribing and liking the video. Thank you.